Back on Midwest Radio, we're going to be continuing our topic of racial profiling and how it affects our lives today. All right, this is Laura calling from Minnesota.
Hi!
Hey, how are you doing, Laura?
I am not doing bad at all. I'm doing so good.
Really? So what did you have to say about this whole racial profiling issue with police pulling over people based on their race?
Well, I think that's really bad and stuff, but I really want to say hi to my friend Ashley and my boyfriend Derek.
This is really not the kind of show that this is. I'm going to have to cut you off here. All right, next caller, you're on the air.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Cletus.
How's it going, Cletus?
I'm doing all right. Kind of frustrated, but I'm all right.
Really? So, were you going to get in on our issue of racial profiling?
Yeah, the thing I don't understand is, I come from Texas, and when I came here, I was in the store, and I referred to this black fellow that works with me as a nigger, and this other black fellow in the store.
Excuse me, sir. You actually have to refrain from saying that on the air.
What do you mean? I can't say nigger.
Yeah. We're probably going to have to cut you off soon.
I don't understand. What's the big deal? It's just a word.
Well, in the Midwest, it's actually considered to be very offensive, and probably in the South area as well.
Why is it offensive? I don't get it.
Well, it's a derogatory term. It's kind of like you don't go around calling Asians wops.
It's not like a derogatory word. Isn't that the definition of the word nigger? Black guy? Isn't that it? I don't understand. Why can't I just use it? He's just a nigger.
People get offended by the word. I just feel as though it's not really appropriate. It's not appropriate, especially on network radio.
What do you mean it's not appropriate on network radio? It's nigger. It's a word they used it a lot in a bunch of these old movies and stuff like that. Why can't I just use it to refer to somebody?
I don't know how much longer I can deal with you on the air here, because we've already had to bleep out about half of your segment here, and I don't even think people have actually even heard what your message is trying to be, because you've been using that word so often. And you haven't even touched on the concept of racial profiling.
It's not like I'm really racially profiling, I just want to be able to use a word that describes the color of somebody's skin.
But it's a derogatory. You can use the term black. That's actually acceptable nowadays.
But but why can't I use nigger? Instead of just saying a single color like the blacks.
I just recommend you do one thing. I recommend you go on the south side of Chicago, Martin Luther King Boulevard, and start saying, I would like to see that.
I'd be happy to go there. I'm just here visiting, my wife's parents and stuff. They have good tobacco for chewing out here that I get my wife. And
in the Midwest, you're talking about that snooze, or?
Yeah, I don't really know what kind of I don't chew tobacco. That's my wife. It keeps her teeth a nice brown color.
Nice brown color. Okay. Obviously talking to someone who's a little out of this area.
Yeah,
I guess you could say.
I'm from Austin, Texas, where it's okay to say nigger wherever you want to. Nobody there tells you can't say a word.
Man, you got issues. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Tom, you're supposed to be screening all the calls, man. That's the third jackass in a row that's been calling me. I don't care if he sounded like he was very, very passionate about what he had to say. That was totally inappropriate for the air. You're fired. Let's cut the commercial.
This show is brought to you today by McDonald's, America's favorite fries. And we'll be back here in just a minute to continue discussion on racial profiling after a word from our sponsors.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Really Stinky Breath Breather Outer.
Mr. Really Stinky Breath Breather Outer.
Though we'd never tell you to your face, You've got the breath that can stop a charging elephant.
Show us some mercy.
We want to hear what you have to say. We just want you to say it from way over there.
Keep on going.
What was it you had for lunch? A dead rat? A rotten egg? A turd sandwich?
Nasty turd sandwich.
Whatever it was, it just singed off my eyelashes.
Oh!
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, Barnacle Breath, because you put the hell in halitosis.
Mr. Really Stinky Breath, breathe out.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.